Surendra changed the photograph. Might be she might be liking more. Mute తీసేయాలా? తీస్తాను ఉండండి. Let everybody join and then I can remove the mute. మధ్యలో సౌండ్స్ వస్తున్నాయి. ఓకే రైట్. We have this Lamy's theorem. Okay. If three vectors are acting in different directions on a body in a plane, if three vectors, three forces అనుకోండి, three forces are acting on a body in a two-dimensional plane. Okay, two-dimensional plane. This body is the two-dimensional plane, XY plane. Let it be XY plane. Okay. And keeping the body in equilibrium, keeping the body in equilibrium, keeping the body in equilibrium as shown. So I have three vectors, three forces, F1. This is F2 and some other force is also there, that is F3. And opposite to F1 we have the angle alpha. Opposite to F2 we have, what is the angle opposite to F2? Beta. And what is this angle? Gamma. This is also called sine rule. Lamy's theorem is also called sine rule. Okay. So I can write it like this. Then F1 by sine alpha is equal to F2 by sine beta is equal to F3 by sine gamma. So note down this. I will explain this with an example how we can calculate if one force, if you know how you can calculate the other forces. Okay. This I can erase, right? This is also called sine rule, right? You will get it in trigonometry. Okay, A by sine B de la. For example, you have the three sides of a triangle like this. A. The side length of this is A and this angle is A. And opposite to the angle A, what is the side length? A. Opposite to the point B, the side length is B. Opposite to the vertex C, what I can write? A by sine A is equal to B by sine B is equal to C by sine C. That is called the sine rule. Okay, we'll get this in trigonometry. Cos rule also you have. Some of you might be knowing cos rule. If I want this side, A is equal to root over B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. That is cos rule. Later you can learn that. Now we have to learn this. If you want opposite side, then if you know the angle in these two sides, you can calculate the opposite side. Cosine rule you have to apply. Actually this is sine rule. A by sine A is equal to B by sine B, that is equal to C by sine C. Okay, note down this. These are the angles. B, capital, all these capital letters are angles. Right. Next, I'll just erase this. We'll do one problem based on this, right? Is this fine? We'll do one problem, right? I'm erasing this. Okay. Right. I have a body which is suspended from two of these wires, and this is the body. This body is of mass 10 kgs. Okay. And this is some 4 centimeters, and this is some 3 centimeters, and here the angle is 90 degrees. What is the angle? 90 degrees. And this is the roof, okay, or ceiling we call, and this body is in equilibrium. That means f1 by sine alpha is equal to f2 by sine beta is equal to f3 by sine gamma. I can write. The system is in equilibrium. Question I am writing: system is in equilibrium. System means computer system avache. It is also a system. System is in equilibrium. System means not a single thing. Okay, like this. This is one thread. This is another thread. This is one mass. A group of things, we call it as a system. So system is in equilibrium. Equilibrium. Then calculate tension in 4 centimeters and 3 centimeters wire. And 3 centimeters wire. String anach. This I can call it as string. So tension is the force which is arising because of the stiffness of the string. Tight ga pattukunte, then if you hold it tightly apart, then there is tension arising inside the string. So that is an electromagnetic force. Okay. And let the tension here is T1, and here let the tension is T2. I have to calculate T1 and T2. So that is the question. Okay. So how you have to do? Let this angle is theta1 and let this angle is theta2. So how much force is acting downwards? mg kada, mg 10 into g. G, let us take it as 9.8. 10 into 9.8. So that is nothing but 98 newtons. So 98 newtons is acting downwards. Okay. Now I want I know this force. I want this, and these two forces I want. So if this is theta2, this is also theta2. Alternate angles. And what is this entire angle? What is this entire angle? 90 plus theta2. Okay, this side will come. If this is theta1, this is also theta1 because it is alternate angle. Okay, and this is 90. And what is this entire angle? 90 plus theta 1. Now we will apply sine rule. Lami's theorem we will apply. 98 divided by sine 90. This divided by sine of the opposite angle. Sine of the opposite angle means 90 is equal to T1 divided by sine 90 plus theta 2. There are three vectors. Only three vectors we have. Okay, three vectors. T1, T2 and T3. T3 is nothing but mg. Okay, this is 90 degrees. And what is this angle? 90 plus theta 2. And what is this angle? 90 plus theta 1. Okay. Now you tell the Lami's theorem. T1 divided by sine 90 plus theta 2. Sine 90 plus theta 2. Okay. That is equal to T2 divided by sine of that opposite angle. What is the opposite angle for this 90 plus theta 1? 90 plus theta 1. Okay. What is sine 90? 1. Okay. Sine 90 is 1. And this is T1 divided by cos theta 2. Sine 90 plus theta is cos theta, na? And what is this? T2 divided by cos theta 1. Okay. You understood up to this? Sine 90 plus theta is cos theta, na? Okay. See, this is a right angle triangle here. This is right angle, na? 90 degrees. This is 3, this is 4, and this must be 5. Hypotenuse must be 5. Root over 3 square plus 4 square. And then 9 plus 16 under root 5. So what is cos theta 2? Cos theta 2 is adjacent side by hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is 5 centimeters. This opposite to this 90 degrees angle is the hypotenuse, na? So now I will write this as 98 is equal to T1 divided by cos theta. Cos theta means 3 by 5. 3 by 5. Okay, what is cos theta 1? Cos theta 1. Cos theta 1 is 4 by 5. This is adjacent side for this angle. 4 and this is hypotenuse. 4 by 5. Adjacent side by hypotenuse. So then we can calculate T1 and T2 from this. T1 is 98 into, what is this, 3 by 5? 0.6. Answer should be in newtons. And what is T2? 98 into 4 by 5 is 0.8, na? 4 by 5, 0.8. Okay. Newtons. So you simplify this and you see the options. You can see the options given in the question. Okay, you have to multiply this, right? Okay, note down this. Answer will be in newtons. Okay. Now you understood how we apply this Lami's theorem, na? Force divided by sine of the opposite angle. 10 kgs. Kgs means what is the force? Weight, na? Weight is mg. So 98 newtons. So force divided by sine of the opposite angle means sine 90. T1 divided by this angle 90 plus theta 2. And T2 divided by sine 90 plus theta 1. Okay, T2 divided by this sine 90 plus theta 1. What is sine 90 plus theta? Cos theta, okay. Note down this. Everybody are keeping okay. So I'll just erase this. understood this. How to apply this Lami's theorem? The system should be in equilibrium. Otherwise, we should not apply. And then equilibrium means net force is 0. Okay? Resultant vector is 0. Okay. Okay, if 3 forces are acting, you take Lami's theorem. If 4 forces are acting, then what you need to do? Divide each vector into its components and take x component as 0, y component as 0. Then you will find the unknown vector. Okay. So we did that. 4 vectors we did them. We like this. The diagram is like this. This is the 4th vector f. Okay. What is the value of f and what is the angle theta? So this I have split it into 2 components, x component and y component. For example, this is theta, this is f cos theta, and this is f sin theta. We did this problem, okay? Given in the assignment. So equate all the x components to be 0 and equate all the y components 0. Then you will get the unknown force, 4th force. So if 3 forces are given, then you can follow this rule. This is Lami's theorem, okay? I am just erasing this. So somewhat tougher I have given. In the exam he may give this angle directly. This angle is some 60 degrees. This angle is some 30 degrees. And this angle will be 90 plus 60. And this angle is 90 plus 30. Directly the angle they will give. You have to solve, okay? And this weekend you have full vectors. Exams, Sunday's exam. Okay, I'm just erasing this. Next we will go for product of vectors. And in the product of vectors we have 2 kinds of product. One is dot product and the second one is cross product. Okay. So we don't know, in physics it is like that. Why it is like that only, why it is dot product, why it is cross product means. So we are getting many physical quantities by doing this dot product of 2 physical quantities or cross product of 2 physical quantities. So nature is designed like that. Okay. And some physics is also involved that we are knowing here. Okay. Right. Vector product, product of vectors, side heading. Already we have seen addition and subtraction. Addition and subtraction. Then we will go for product, multiplication of vectors. Product of vectors. This is of 2 kinds. This is of 2 kinds. Note down along with me. First one is scalar product or dot product. Scalar product. Its other name is dot product. Okay. Second one is vector product. It has, tomorrow we will learn about this vector product. Vector product or cross product antam. Okay. So note down these 2. అన్మ్యూట్ చేయాలా? అందరూ మ్యూట్లో ఉన్నారా? మరి అందరూ మ్యూట్లో ఉంటే అన్మ్యూట్ చేస్తాను. మళ్ళీ కొంచెం కన్ఫ్యూజన్ వచ్చేస్తుంది మనకి. ఓకే, రైట్. I'm just erasing this. So how many types or how many kinds of products of vector we have? One is scalar product and second one is vector product or cross product. So first we'll go for this scalar product. Okay, side heading is this scalar product. So this is scalar product or dot product. Okay. So if there are two vectors, if you multiply them and if you are getting a scalar quantity, then that product we call it as scalar product. We have examples. Example is work done is the dot product of force and displacement.
Fs cos theta.
Fs cos theta. Okay. This is the dot product. This is the vector and this is also the vector. And if you multiply these vectors, you are getting a scalar. So this work done is a scalar quantity. So that product we call it as scalar product. Okay, even power we have, power, instantaneous power I say. Power is F bar dot V bar. These two are vectors. And if you multiply the two vectors, what you are getting is scalar. Okay?
Fp cos theta.
Fp cos theta, right? And here, this product we call it as scalar product. So I define the scalar product like this. If A bar and B bar are the two vectors, okay, and the scalar product or dot product, scalar product is defined as ఇలా రాస్తామమ్మా, A bar dot B bar, I will put a dot here, A bar dot B bar is equal to AB cos theta, where theta is the angle between A bar and B bar, A bar and B bar. Note down this. So these are the examples. Write down the examples also. So what is this work? Work is a scalar quantity. And power is also scalar. If I ask Surendra how much power you have, అంటే దానికి డైరెక్షన్ ఇవ్వండి. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ హ్యావింగ్ ఎనీ డైరెక్షన్. ఓకే, it is not having any direction. Okay, it is a scalar. And how much work is done? Okay, that is also scalar quantity. But force and displacement are vectors. Write down these examples also. So I can write this A bar dot B bar like this. A bar dot B bar is A cos theta into B. Okay, or A into B cos theta. అదేంటంటే రెండు ఒకటే కదా, రెండు ఒకటే రాయండి. I will tell you why I have written like this. First you note down this. And how I have to tell is the component of A along B into B. You can tell in the reverse way also. A into the component of B along A. Like here, work done I will write like this. If force is like this and displacement is like this, we are pulling a suitcase having the wheels. The suitcase is moving like this. What is the work done means? How you have to write? F cos theta into S. The component of force in this direction, in the direction of displacement. What is the component? There are two components of force. One is F cos theta and the second one is F sin theta. This is F sin theta. Okay, F sin theta has nothing to do in doing the work. So the work is done because of only F cos theta. So what I have to tell? The component of force in the direction of displacement into displacement. Like that you can tell. And second one also is correct only. Force into component of displacement in the direction of force. F into S cos theta is correct, or F cos theta into S is also correct. Okay. So you understood this. What is this component? Component of force in the direction of displacement. F cos theta. So we have two components. One is horizontal component and one is vertical component. So I am taking the horizontal component along in the direction of displacement. So I am just erasing this. We will see some of the rules of this dot product. Okay, these are the examples. See, let us go for the rules of this dot product. I'm just erasing this. So if you have the product of these two vectors and final thing is a scalar, then we call that as scalar product. Its other name is dot product, because we are just keeping a dot between the two vectors. Okay. So first one is this scalar product or dot product obeys commutative law. So rules to be followed, rules in dot product. Okay, first one is A bar dot B bar is same as B bar dot A bar. So dot product obeys commutative law. Dot product obeys commutative law. Okay. The second rule is like this. A bar dot B bar plus C bar is A bar dot B bar plus A bar dot C bar. I think this is distributive law. Distributive law. Okay, this also is correct here. Okay. Then if you have two vectors, A bar dot A bar, same vectors we are multiplying. So A into the mod A bar into cos 0. This is nothing but A into A. Cos 0 is 1, na? This is nothing but A square. Here let magnitude of A bar is A. The A bar dot A bar cheste A square ostadi. Because angle between two vectors is 0, cos 0 is 1. Cos 0 is 1. Okay, B bar dot B bar means B square. What you will be getting? B square, okay? Right, this is the third rule. And fourth rule is this. I dot I, J dot J. These are the unit vectors. And K dot K. This is equal to 1. Where I cap, J cap and K cap are unit vectors. Are unit vectors along X, Y and Z directions. Okay. I dot I, here I will write I dot I is nothing but modulus of I into modulus of I into cos 0. Cos 0. Unit vector means magnitude is 1. 1 into cos 0 is also 1. Na? So that is I dot I is 1. Similarly, j dot j is 1. K dot k is also 1. Next, fifth rule is I dot j is equal to j dot k is equal to k dot I is equal to 0. Okay, because here you will get cos 90. Modulus of I, modulus of j, modulus of I is 1, modulus of j is also 1, but you will get cos 90 because I and j are, I is the unit vector along x axis and j is the unit vector along y axis. So this is correct. I dot I is 1, j dot j is 1, but I dot j, I dot something different, I dot k is also 0, okay? Right. Next, if you have to, first you note down this. If 5 rules ఇంకా ఉన్నాయి చెప్తాను, first you note చేయండి. Just note down this. I'll just erase and write the remaining 2 points. Okay. Can I erase this?
I can.
Okay, commutative law. A bar dot B bar is B bar dot A bar. AB cos theta na BA cos theta na ఒకటే, okay? Harsha, I have to wait, No problem. Write it fastly. What is I dot j? I dot j, Isn't 0? This everything is 0. But this is 1. Okay. I'm just erasing this. Okay. Okay. Right. Next, we have 2 vectors, sixth one, A bar and B bar. A bar is some AX I cap. AX I cap. In terms of unit vectors, a vector is given AX I cap plus AY j cap plus AZ k cap. And let A bar is, B bar is given like this, BX I cap plus BY j cap plus BZ k cap. Okay, I need the dot product of these two. What is the dot product of these two? The dot AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ. Okay, because I dot j is 0. If I do the product of these two, that will become 0. I dot k is also 0, but I dot I is 1. So what I will be getting? AX BX. And similarly, ay, by I will be getting j dot j is 1, but j dot I and j dot k is 0 because they are perpendicular. So you have to take that also. If two vectors are perpendicular, then also the dot product will become 0, okay? And k dot I, k dot j is 0, and k dot k is 1, and at the ending what you are getting? Az, bz. Okay, write down this. We'll do one problem based on this, okay? Az, bz.
Completed, sir.
Next, seventh one. If you are asked about the angle between two vectors, then you have to take this dot product. If theta is angle between A bar and B bar, then cos theta is equal to, the formula for cos theta is A bar dot B bar by mod A bar mod B bar. Modulus means magnitude of the vector, the length of the vector. Displacement means how much displacement. Force means how much force. Two forces are acting, 2 newtons and 5 newtons. This is 2 newtons and this is 5 newtons, okay? The modulus of A bar means 2, modulus of B bar, it is magnitude. Modulus of A bar means its magnitude. Magnitude of A. This is the magnitude of B. We'll do the problem based on this also. So, angle between two vectors can be found out by using this dot product. What is the formula for cos theta? A bar dot B bar divided by mod A bar. And in the Japan, A dot by B bar in Japan, AB cos theta I said. But what is cos theta? A bar dot B bar by mod A bar mod B bar. Okay. I'll erase this and we'll go for the problems part. Okay. So first example, we will calculate the work done, okay? You will be given the displacement. Force, and in force, dot product of force and displacement is nothing but work done. I will just erase this. Okay. So you have these 7 rules and you need to remember all these 7 while doing the problems. Okay. Write down an example. Simultaneously you have to write along with me. A force 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 5k cap. What is the meaning of this? The force has 2 units along x direction, 3 units along y direction and 5 units along negative z direction. Components. This is called the x component of force, this is y component of force and this is z component of force. Displaces the body, displaces a body from R1 bar is equal to 2i minus j plus k to R2 bar is equal to 8i plus 6j minus 4k. So these are the position vectors. This is position vector, initial position vector and this is final position vector. And what is the work done by the force? What is the work done by the force? Already you know what is this displacement vector. If this is R1 bar and this is R2 bar. For example, initially the vector is here, the body is here and now the body is taken here. And this is the displacement vector, S bar. And according to triangle law of vectors, if you add these two vectors, R1 bar plus S bar is nothing but R2 bar, na? Closing side of the triangle taken in the reverse order. This is the closing side. Okay. And what is S bar? S bar is nothing but R2 bar minus R1 bar. First I will calculate S bar. S bar is R2 bar minus R1 bar. I have to subtract these two. 6i and 6 minus of minus plus 7j minus 4 minus 1. Okay, minus 5k. You understood this? I have subtracted R2 bar minus R1 bar, that is S bar. 8i plus 6j minus 4k, and this is R1 bar. What is this? 2i minus j plus k. If I subtract this, 6i plus 7j minus 5k, that is the displacement vector. This is the displacement vector. Okay. Minus I have subtracted. See, I have subtracted. So what is the work done? F bar dot S bar. What is F bar? This I will take in newtons. Okay. This is in meters. This is in meters. This is also in meters. So my answer will be in joules. Work done will be measured in joules. Later you will be learning that Newton meter is called joule. Okay. Force is 2i plus 3j minus 5k dot displacement 6i plus 7j minus 5k. Dot product means you have to multiply the like components and add. What you have to do? Multiply the like components. 6 into 2, 12. 3 into 7 is 21. And minus 5 into minus 5 plus 25. So even if you get the minus 20 joules, like, don't bother about that. Negative work also will be there. Okay. This is how much? 49 plus 12. 49 plus 12. How much is this? 61 joules. Okay. AX BX plus AY BY plus AZ BZ. Okay. What is dot product? Multiply the like components and add. Note down this. First of all, what we need to find, displacement we have to find. So that is the formula of displacement. Final position vector minus initial position vector is the displacement vector. Have some water. So one more example I will give. So just multiply the like components and add. That is what we call it as dot product. This is not having any I cap and j cap because this is scalar. What is this? This is scalar quantity. Okay, I'm just erasing this. Okay. Right. Next question. Example 2. Write down this. What is the angle between? Write down this. Second example. What is the angle between the two vectors? 2i plus j minus k. Okay. This is the first vector, and second vector is and I cap minus k cap. This is the second vector. So here is the question mark. And what is the formula? Solution will go. Formula is cos theta is equal to a bar dot b bar by mod a bar into mod b bar. Okay. What I do if I do the dot product? 2 into 1, 2. Here j component is 0. J component is 0. That I will get 0. Okay. What about k component? Minus 1 into minus 1. That is plus 1 divided by. Okay. This I can write it as I cap plus 0 j cap minus 1 into k cap I can write now. So what happens to the dot product? 2 into 1 plus 1 into 0. అంటే ఇక్కడ j కాంపోనెంట్ లేదంటే 0 అని తీసుకోవచ్చు కదా. I can take it as 0 into j cap. Okay, and this is minus 1 into k cap. And what is modulus of a bar? Modulus of a bar is root over 2 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. What is this? Root 4 plus 1 plus 1. Root 6. What is modulus of b bar? Mod b bar is how much? Root 1 square plus 1 square. Okay. What is this? Root 2. And what is this? Root 6 into root 2. What this? You are getting root 12. Huh? 3 by root 12. Root 12 is 2 root 3 you can write. And cos theta is root 3 by 2. Root 3 by 2 means theta is how much? 30 degrees. Okay, note down this. So I have a vector, for example, 2-dimensional vector is there. 2i cap plus j cap, 2 units along x direction and 1 unit along y direction. And what is the resultant? What is the magnitude of this vector? Hypotenuse, na? Hypotenuse means root over 2 square plus 1 square. If 3-dimensional vector is there, then root over rx square plus ry square plus rz square. Okay, that is the magnitude of the vector. Magnitude is nothing but the length of the vector. Okay, can you do this? Find the angle between two vectors. Tell the formula. Cos theta is equal to a bar dot b bar divided by mod a bar into mod b bar. Okay, note down this. We'll go for the last problem. It's the last problem before we end this. Okay. So I'm just erasing this, right? Over. So question is easy only, huh? So your rough work should be neat, otherwise you will get some calculation mistake. Understanding? While in the exam, while writing the exam, your rough work should be neat. Next, so we may ask the rough work also from the next time, whether you are doing the rough or not, or directly assuming the answer. Right. It will not be a difficult task for you if you can give the rough work also. Okay. Next, prove that last problem for today. Prove that the two vectors 2i plus j minus k and I plus j plus 3k. These are perpendicular to each other, are perpendicular. How you have to prove? How you have to prove this? See the dot product between them. If dot product is 0, theta is 90 degrees. Okay, AB cos theta, na? Cos theta is 0, then theta is 90 degrees to each other. Okay, so let us do the dot product. 2i plus j minus k and dot I plus j plus 3k. What is the dot product of this? I like components. 2 into 1, 1. 1 into 1. 2 into 1, 2, na? This is 1. 1 into 1 is 1. And minus 1 into 3. Minus 3. So you are getting this as 0. Therefore, angle between two vectors is 0. Angle between two vectors is 0. Tomorrow we will see the cross product. Angle between two vectors is 0. Okay. Note down this. And one more rule I forgot. I will give that rule also. First you note down this. So 7 rules I have given now. Harsha over. So okay, right, I am erasing this. So 7 rules I have given. The 8th rule is also there. Just erasing this. I forgot that 8th rule. So when the dot product of two vectors is 0, then we can say those two vectors are perpendicular to each other. AB cos theta is 0 means cos theta is 0. Cos theta is 0 means theta is 90 degrees. Okay. So one more rule. This is note point in raskondi. If A bar and B bar are two vectors, if A bar and B bar are two vectors, then the component of A bar perpendicular to B bar is, then the component of A bar perpendicular to B bar is it A sin theta? And this is A bar is like this and B bar is like this. And what is this? A cos theta is the component along B bar. What is this? A sin theta, na? So how you have to, two vectors are given as I cap, j cap and k cap, and you have to tell the vector component of this A sin theta. Then you have to do like this. Is A bar minus A bar dot B bar by mod B bar, okay, into B bar by mod B bar, okay. Like this I have to write, okay. So what is A bar dot B bar? AB cos theta, na? AB cos theta divided by B. AB cos theta by B ఏమవుతుంది? What it will be? A cos theta, na? Okay. And what is the unit vector along that direction? Along this direction, what is the unit vector? This is the unit vector. B bar divided by mod B bar. Okay, then if I subtract this vector from this vector, I will get A sin theta vector. I will get the vector in this direction. Now I want the component of A bar, component vector I need in the form of vector form. Vector form I need. Not just like you tell A sin theta is the component. Okay, we have to tell the direction also. Direction also, if you need to tell, then you have to write like this. Okay, this is what unit vector, na? Unit vector, if you multiply, nothing happens. Magnitude is 1, na? Unit vector. Okay, and this I will subtract this vector from the component of this vector along this direction. What is the component of this vector along this direction? A cos theta. This is A cos theta only. AB cos theta divided by B. And vector form I want to write. I want to write vector form. In this direction, what is the unit vector? B bar divided by mod B bar only, na? Note down this. We will do one problem tomorrow based on this. Okay, note down this. Bye. Take care. Bye, Azharuddin. Bye.